Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red wearing the bands bursting, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. You may be seated.
Good morning and welcome. I am glad to see all of you here today. Welcome to the graduates and all of their friends and family. You know, it's really cruddy weather outside, but that doesn't matter because in here we're celebrating. I'd like to start the celebration by introducing the other folks who have joined me on the stage this morning. We have Dr. Eldine Fisher, President of the College of Southern Idaho, Ms. Christine Hagedorn Riley, Director of Adult Education and GED for the state of Idaho, Ms. Jan Mitleiter, Vice Chair, CSI Board of Trustees, Mr. Scott McClure, CSI Board Trustee, Dr. Joshua Kern, CSI Board Trustee, Dr. Tiffany Seeley Case, Vice President of Instruction, Dr. Jonathan Lord, Vice President of Student Affairs and Enrollment Management, Mr. Chris Bragg, Vice President of Institution Effectiveness and Operations, Ms. Erica Allen, Executive Director of the CSI Foundation, our keynote speaker, Mr. Chet Jetson, Idaho Department of Labor, Mr. Jason Williams, GED alumni speaker, Mrs. Ginger Narum, College and Career Readiness Intake and Test Coordinator, Mr. Brandon Glonner, College and Career Readiness Program Improvement Coordinator, and Mr. Philip Valenta, College and Career Readiness Workforce Training Coordinator. I'm Jennifer Hall. I'm the director of the College and Career Readiness Program here at CSI. And I have a confession to make. I don't really embrace technology. I still like to read real books that I can hold in my hand and turn the pages. I take a pen and notebook to meetings. I obviously still print things out. And this isn't even an iPhone. So when people started talking about AI, I really had no idea how it would apply to my life. But a few months ago, I had to write a speech for an event that I had been to numerous times before, and I was just not getting any new ideas. And so I decided, just for fun, I would plug it into the AI platform ChatGPT and see what happened. And what I got back was good. It was really good. So when it came time to write my remarks for this event, I figured, no problem. I'll just plug it into chat and let AI do the work, right? But I didn't. And the reason why I didn't is because I started thinking about what it is we're really celebrating today. And there is absolutely nothing artificial about this. Graduates, you are not here today just because you planted your butt in a seat in class. You are not here today because you crammed some random facts into your head a couple hours before the test. And I absolutely guarantee you, you did not cheat on that test. You are here today because you were required to learn the material and apply it in very real, very specific ways. And that took genuine effort and hard work. So I was thinking maybe just for today, we could redefine AI not as artificial intelligence, but as authentic intelligence, something you have amply demonstrated that you have. And so for myself and the rest of the dignitaries on the stage today, we are really excited to see what you do next with your own very special brand of AI, your authentic intelligence. Congratulations. Please welcome CSI President Eldine Fisher.
Good morning. Come on. This is a celebratory event. Good morning. Good morning. That's better. And Director Hall, I don't carry an iPhone either. My phone's over in my office, and probably about half of the planet and many of my employees think that I made a bad choice. I'm an Android user, so if there's Apple phone users out there, you can just make fun of us subtly, but I'm with you sometimes on technology. So good morning, and I want a very specific graduate message to be received by those that are here in front of me. We, the family and friends that are here, those that are here on the platform, we're very, very proud of you. You've achieved a milestone, and I want to make sure that I finish this with a very simple truth. You did it. And I know that you navigated life, family, and commitments, but you did it. And what you've achieved is extraordinary. Each of you have a story, no two are the same, but you're here because you did it. And that's because of perseverance, grit, and determination. And although none of us can completely understand your stories, I want you to make sure that you understand, enjoy this achievement. Education is transformative. It changes. It changes our lives, and each of you are evidence of that truth. I'm going to deviate a little bit from my script because I've got some other thoughts that I thought were profound, but as I was driving up here this morning and frankly watching as you marched in, I thought that I really wanted to reflect on the nature of learning. CSI's got a mission statement. There's other things that we do, but learning is key. And some of you may not know that there are Head Start locations throughout the valley where we have some of our very youngest learners. 18-month-olds learning just basically how to play nicely with others. The 3-year-old in Jerome that a few months ago tried to play green light, red light with the president and would never give me the green light. We have Star Motorcycle. Probably many of you don't know that we have a statewide responsibility for motorcycle safety. We have the Office on Aging, where those that need support as they age, they get that support. We have a Small Business Development Center for those that are exploring that. We have a Forever Fit for people that are trying to remain physically active. We've got the degree programs of the college. We are always in a learning mode. So keep learning. A long time ago, I think it's almost 400 years ago, there was a scientist named Sir Isaac Newton. And Sir Isaac Newton, English scientist, Laws of motion are associated with him. One of the laws of motion, things in motion remain in motion until stuff intervenes. So my best advice to you, stay in motion. You're learning, keep pursuing, because we're always learning in life. Some of you think that some of us up here on the stage, that we've got it all figured out. We don't. Each of us are always learning and trying to adapt. Knowledge changes, we each change. I'll be back up here near the end of the ceremony to tell you about a way that we want to encourage you to keep learning in motion. But for now, let's get the president out of the way so we can celebrate. Thank you.
It is my honor to announce our student speaker, Rachel Limas.
Good morning. Before I begin, I want to say congratulations to the graduates on your momentous accomplishment. Take pride in this moment because you earned it. If you ever feel discouraged to take your GED, or if this is not your first time trying to get it again, I want to tell you, this was my second time, and the first time I took it, not to age myself, but we did not take it on a computer. We were old school. That meant pencil and paper. You couldn't even use your scented erasers, just hoping the small one on the end of your pencil was enough when you marked the wrong bubble. It's okay, you can laugh, because I know there are a few of you who know exactly what I'm talking about, and I definitely gave my age away. By the way, I'm 34. I can remember 17-year-old Rachel so terrified of failing that she'd stop trying before she really got started. And I wish she could see herself now. 5 years ago, I found myself in a hotel room, homeless, with my son. Even though I had my Class A CDL, staying afloat meant working long hours and losing precious time with my child. In this moment, I thought of my father. May he rest in peace. He was my example of what hard work meant and could accomplish. And I knew that he'd have been proud of how I provided. But I couldn't help remembering when his hard work had become overwork and what it had cost him. My father had only ever received a third-grade education. And because of that, the jobs he was able to work had a high labor cost. I could see the toll it took on his body and the time spent away from his family. When I began working on my GED the second time as a single parent, and what most don't realize is I also came into this only having a 6th grade education. I was working 2 jobs, my current one during the week and truck driving on the weekends. I lost time I will never get back with my son, and I started to grow tired of being tired. That lit a fire in me to accomplish getting my GED even more. In that moment, I knew I wanted a different life, not only for my son, but for myself. And the first step was my education. Having an education is important to me because it opens doors for success in my current job. I proudly work in wastewater management as an operator. I get to have a hand in keeping our environment, communities, and waterways clean and safe for not only us today, but future generations. It's an amazing career, but advancing was only possible with a degree. Once I had successfully completed my GED, it was like the world opened for me. As a graduate, I can keep and further my career. I have the freedom to further my education at a job I truly am passionate about and care for. I was able to qualify to get my state license, which meant not only a raise in pay, but professional opportunities. I am the mental health advocate for our Twin Falls team. I'm involved in projects all over the country, and I have been able to provide STEM workshops, even in my son's 4th grade class. I'm hoping to bring it to more schools, encouraging kids to pursue a career in engineering. I am especially looking forward to inspiring other young women to seek a career in the STEM field. I look at how far I have come, how much I have accomplished, and even in such a short amount of time after earning my GED, and how my hard work has finally paid off. The sleepless nights, long hours were all worth it, because I now can look towards my future and see the possibilities are endless. I am proud of who I am today and excited to see what more my future holds. In closing, I want to thank my project manager, Dan Black, for encouraging and for believing in me. To my lead, Callie, for inspiring me as a woman in our field. Thank you to my family for the advice and encouragement anytime I needed it. Especially to my sister, Naomi, who helped me watch my son while I worked and went to school. To my first teacher, Jackie, who inspired me even when I gave up on myself all those years ago, to never stop trying and give it another shot. Even though it took me a few decades to listen to her advice, I will never regret that I did. But I especially want to thank the GED educators who helped me accomplish this milestone in my life. Without them, myself and many others would not have the opportunity to better ourselves and the lives of our families. And last but not least, to my son, Dante, for loving mommy through the hard moments, long nights, studying, and making me into the mother I am proud of today. I love you. If I could say anything to encourage you to continue or to begin furthering your education, I would say it's never too late. Trust yourself to take the first steps, and soon you'll be running in no time. Thank you.
Thank you, Rachel, for being brave enough to return to your GED and bold enough to share your story with this large room. Thank you. Our next speaker is Jason Williams. He's a firefighter with the City of Burley. 2 years ago, he was sitting in the front row, right where you are. He's a wonderful testament to the power of hard work and continues to inspire people. Thank you.
Hello, everybody hear me okay? Okay. Class of 2025, faculty, family, and friends. My name is Jason Williams, and I'm a graduate of the class of 2023. Class of 2025, take a look around. This is your day. This is your time. Enjoy it. You did a lot of work, and it means a lot. I want to thank you for the opportunity to come here today and help celebrate all your hard work and dedication, and briefly tell you why all your hard work and dedication will pay off. I've had the lifelong dream of becoming a firefighter after high school, but my decisions in my senior year made it impossible to achieve that dream. I even thought of becoming a wildland firefighter, but knowing they wanted a diploma or GED, I didn't pursue it. I even tried to go back to school and obtain my GED, but life started, like many know, and I had to put that back on the back burner. I had several local jobs and ventured, that one took me statewide. Then in October of 2006, I took a job that ventured me all the way to the overseas to Iraq. I worked for the military. When I came home from Iraq in 2010, I had a lot of small jobs before I obtained a job locally for a construction company. I still had that desire burning in me to follow my dream, but long weeks kept me from doing it. After 10 years of being home from Iraq, my wife and I were coming home from Eagle from a dance competition for my daughter when she was on Facebook and she seen that Burley Fire was hiring for volunteer firefighters. And her knowing that was something I've wanted to do, she told me about it. As soon as I could, I applied for a volunteer's position and was granted the opportunity to do the physical fitness course. Once I passed the physical fitness course, I was able to interview for a spot. It took several days to be even notified if I was awarded a spot. And it was a long couple days. I was stressed, I will tell you that. It was, I was awarded a spot, and man, I was stoked to be on the fire department as a volunteer. I could see that dream coming brighter and brighter. After 2 years, a full-time spot opened up, so I put in for it. We had to do the fitness course again in order to go to the next step, which was a test, and then on to an interview. 3 or so days went by, and I was told I didn't get the job. It didn't deter me. I kept going in as a volunteer, kept doing my job. It just made me work on certain things. Another year went by, another full-time spot opened up, and I was able to make it all the way to the interview process again, and that's when everything went south. The HR supervisor was the first to start asking questions, and she asked me if I had my GED or a diploma. And I said I didn't, which I never hid it from no one. That's something I didn't hide, because it was my own fault I didn't get it. And that's when she said she couldn't continue the process of interviewing me, and I was ineligible for the job. I had no one to blame, like I said, but myself, because that was my choice. And let me tell you, I was steaming mad at myself when I went home. But I had two choices. I had a choice to make in the following months that do I keep going and not worry about it, or do I make things right and fight for that dream? The dream won because in December of 22, I contacted the GED department here at CSI and asked what I had to do, and they stated I had to come in January 4th of 23 to do a placement test. So I did, and really shocked myself on how well I did on certain subjects. I did want to take a math class because that was my weak suit in school, and just to get refreshed because I know stuff had changed, which is really convenient to have CSI in Burley. I can get off work, go to CSI, then I can go home pretty quick. CSI staff was extremely friendly and willing to help you to even get on track and even helping you keep on track. And that's one thing that they do great here. Within that month, I passed my first test, which was social studies. February 1st, I passed 2 more tests that day, my reading and science. But in March is when everything halted. I failed my math test by 2 points. Didn't deter me. I just, okay, I have to go back home, study a little bit more. 2 weeks later, take that test again. March 22nd, I took my last test. And when I finished that test, I went back to my car. My wife was waiting. And usually by then, 20 minutes, you'd know if you passed or failed. But I hadn't heard anything. So we decided to go to lunch. And all through lunch, I was checking my email on my phone, and nothing was showing up. After lunch, we went to Costco to do some shopping. And approximately 20 minutes into shopping, I checked my email. And that's when I seen that one certain email, and the headline was, "Congratulations." I literally broke down. As you can see, I'm still a little emotional about it, because sure you guys are as well, because you're graduating today. because all my hard work and dedication I put in roughly for 3 months has paid off. 1 month later, another position opened up at the fire department, and I applied for it. I had some incredible guys I was going up against, but my drive was even higher as ever, especially knowing what I just had accomplished just prior. I had to go to the whole process again. It felt wonderful to be able to interview with this time as a qualified candidate. This time I could be proud of myself, not just because I had a GED, but because I had proven to myself and to the world that I can accomplish something like this, and I wasn't a quitter. That I could do hard things, because in firefighting, there ain't no easy way out. It's all hard work, and that's what I like about it and love about it. I'm willing to put in the hard work for my job and go home knowing I laid it all out there. We had to go through the weekend before we knew who was awarded the spot. And when the chief and deputy chief let me know that I was awarded the position, right then, there my hard work, dedication, and perseverance paid off. My dream kept me going, kept me pushing until that dream became a reality. It still pushes me to this day. In closing, I want all of you to know how good it feels to have your hard work pay off and keep fighting. Keep pushing for your dream, because there isn't anything you can't do now. It's all downhill, and the opportunities will open up, and they are endless for you. So once again, thank you for allowing me to come before you and speak as a keynote speaker today, and congratulations on being on the class of 2025. You did it.
That's an awesome story. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm hearing themes of persistence, hard work, and you're never too old. That's great. Congratulations to all of you. It is my privilege at this time to announce some honor graduates from the class of 2025. We have grads with blue cords and graduates with yellow cords. The National Adult Education Honor Society members are wearing a blue cord. Would you please stand? Let me tell you about them. Yes. Stay standing. Honor Society members were chosen based on attitude, attendance, leadership, and work ethic. Great job. You may be seated. We also have honors grads wearing a gold cord. If you're wearing a gold cord, would you please stand? Please stay standing for a minute. Allow me to explain. The GED test is a national standardized test consisting of 4 competency-based exams which are tied to the Common Core. A perfect score on an exam is 200 points. No one ever gets that. CSI recognizes those with a total combined score of 660 points or above as being honors graduates. We have several honors graduates with us today. Let's applaud their accomplishments. You may be seated. The valedictorian of this year's class earned an impressive 686 points out of the 800 possible. We are pleased to honor Caleb Hansen as the valedictorian of the GED HSE class of 2025.
Our keynote speaker this morning is Chet Jepson with the Idaho Department of Labor. During his 28 years with the department, Chet has devoted his career to closing the gap between traditional education and practical hands-on skills training. Chet oversees offices in South Central Idaho, and he is actively engaged in church and community leadership, having served in key positions such as chairman of the board and as a member of the board of directors for the Minnecaja Chamber of Commerce. Throughout his career, Chet has worked alongside industries, government agencies, and educational institutions to develop successful apprenticeship programs. In 2017, he played a pivotal role in launching the groundbreaking Machine Operator Apprenticeship Program, the first of its kind, which is designed to provide high school students with valuable hands-on training while continuing their education. In 2024, that program gained national recognition when it was showcased at the National Employment and Training Conference. Chet also helped establish the Minnecaja Manufacturing Alliance, offering local manufacturing companies a collective platform to address industry concerns while reinforcing a commitment to skill development and career growth. Chet currently resides in Hayburn, Idaho, with his wife of 27 years. He has 3 children and 8 grandchildren. Please welcome Chet Jepson.
Congratulations, graduates. It's great to look out across here and see all of you today. This is an exciting day for each of you. Today is a day to celebrate. You've reached a new milestone in your life, obtaining your GED. And obtaining your GED is more than just a piece of paper. This is a declaration that you can overcome challenges and obstacles. You have followed a non-traditional pathway to succeed. Each of you have your own story to tell. Your stories are those of setbacks and tireless efforts to gain your GED. I commend you for your success. In just a few moments, each of you will step forward to receive your diploma. Your proud family and friends who are seated here with you today, they're each going to take out their cell phones, because we don't have cameras anymore, right? We have cell phones. They're going to take out their cell phones and they're going to focus on you as you walk across this stage. Then, as you receive your diploma, they're going to center you in that camera so they can get the perfect picture of you receiving that diploma. Then, as you exit off the stage, they are going to recenter that camera, making sure that they get that moment captured so that you can recall this moment forever. It will be grasped in memories. Today marks such a special milestone in your life. You've already shown incredible determination to get here, and now you're ready for whatever comes next, whether that be continuing in schooling and education, starting a new job, or taking the next steps to advance in your career. I'd like to share something with you today that has helped me along my own personal path, hoping that it'll shed a little bit of light and help you along your way. Here's the simple truth I've learned. Focus on what you can control. Focus on what you can actually do something about. Sure, we can make plans for tomorrow, but don't let worry about the future steal your joy of today. Think about it. We can't control whether a new boss is going to like us. We can't control if we'll get along with our coworkers or if we click with them. But what we can control is how we react and respond to each one of them. Take the time to focus. You've already proven you can overcome challenges by earning your GED. Keep that same spirit going. Choose to see the possibilities ahead. Start each day by picking one thing that you can do better. And then, while you're at it, dream big. Ask yourself where you want to be in 5 years. And ask yourself where you want to be in 10 years. You've already shown you can do great things. This diploma, as I mentioned, is not just a piece of paper. It's proof that you can do what it takes to reach your goals. Now, let's see what the future brings for you. You know, success isn't just about moving forward. Sometimes it's about taking a moment to catch your breath and remapping and checking your maps. It's about staying centered. I had a biology teacher in high school who used to tell us that we needed to take at least 10 minutes a day to just stop, think, and meditate. Those 10 minutes, it sounds really simple, but those 10 minutes, if we take them and think about it for the 10 minutes, look at what we're planning each day, that will help us remain focused and centered on what we want to accomplish. Let me tell you something that a lot of intelligent people are using now, and professional businesses. The Rework America Alliance has implemented the SMART method for establishing goals. Those methods include, number one is making a goal specific. Know exactly what you want. Make the goal measurable so you can track your progress. Make the goal achievable. Yes, dream big, but also keep it realistic. Make it relevant to what you want to do, to what matters to you in your life. And make it time-bound. Set a time frame that you want to accomplish that goal by. Think about your GED journey right now. You didn't just say one day that I want to go get my GED. Maybe you did, but for the most part, you had to set a specific goal. You had to set it saying, I'm going to do this. And then your goal was measured as you took each test and viewed the progress that you were making with each of those tests. And then you knew that you could achieve it. Each time you passed that test, you would recognize that you achieved something bigger. You understood why it was important, and you gave yourself a timeline to finish it in. You got it done. That is SMART goal setting in action. Now, take that SMART goaling action that you've done here and continue building on it. Continue working with it. Life has its way, take that same approach in your next chapter of your life. Whether it's starting a new career, going to college, or building a better future for you and your family. Take those quiet moments to plan your path. Your GED right here today is not the end of your path. It's just the beginning. Life has its way of throwing unexpected turns at us, kind of like my adventures while I'm driving down the road. We have that great thing called GPS that I plug into my phone, and the GPS helps me when I'm trying to get to a certain location. I think my GPS thinks I'm messing with it because I usually hear, my wife tells me I take the scenic route, but the GPS is usually telling me re-navigate or turn here or recalculate because I've made the wrong turn so many times. But the beautiful thing about modern navigation is the moment that you veer off course, it redirects us and brings us back on. Your life's journey is a lot like that. There's going to be times in your life when events pull you in different directions. Maybe it's a family situation, a family crisis. Maybe it's a change in your unexpected job loss. Maybe it's just one of those curveballs that life has a tendency to throw at you. You might temporarily lose sight of what your goals are. And that is completely normal. Just like wandering trips, what is important that you have an opportunity to recenter, recalculate, recalibrate. Take the time to recenter and focus again and center again on the goals that you want to accomplish. Think about your GED journey. I bet it wasn't a straight line to get here. We just heard that some of you had to take the test more than one time, and that's okay. It's not a straight line journey. You've just demonstrated that you know how to recenter and refocus. You may have had family responsibilities that stopped your progress. You may have had a job that stopped your progress or a life crisis that stopped your process. But that didn't stop you. Look at you now. You did it. You've accomplished it. And you're here today to receive this great recognition for you. So as you move forward from today, remember that when life's detours take you off the planned route, and they will, don't beat yourself up over it. Take a moment to pause. Take a moment to recenter, to recalculate, and then review the goals that you've set and plot the new course to move forward. After all, sometimes these unexpected detours lead us to experiences of wisdom we never would have found on the normal traditional path. The key is keep your destination in sight. No matter how scenic your route becomes, don't forget what your ultimate goal is. What you have accomplished today deserves to be celebrated. Each of you has shown remarkable determination in reaching this milestone. And I, along with everybody here today, wants to congratulate you for your success. As you step into tomorrow, remember, focus. Direct your energy on things that you can control. Center yourself by taking time each day to ground yourself in your goals and in your dreams. Let them be your compass and your guide to your future. Finally, recenter. Life has its way of taking unexpected detours and journeys. Find your way back to the path for your goals. You stand here today because you already understand these principles. You focused on your studies. You centered yourself on the goals of graduation, and you recentered yourself whenever obstacles arose. Now, use those tools to build an even brighter future. You are remarkable. You are resilient. You have your own success story to tell. Graduating class of 2025, congratulations on this journey.
Hello and welcome everyone to this joyous and momentous event. I am humbled and honored to be here to celebrate it with you. My name is Christine Hagedorn Riley. I'm the Director of Adult Education and GED at the State Office in Boise under the Division of Career and Technical Education. Class of 2025, you don't know me and I don't know you, but I know this. Education elevates, and you are on top of the world. Before we get started, I want to say a few words about where you are. It is a feat that we've already heard about that you've accomplished, and it's no small thing. Take a quiet moment right now and think about your journey, that moment you decided to go for it, and all the things that stood in your way or that you had to juggle. Work commitments or work conflicts, family commitments or family conflicts, studying late at night, not getting to study when you needed to, navigating GE.com, scheduling your test, the highs of passing one, but maybe not another. It's an up and down process, but you're here. I had a student once, a GED student, and he had several jobs. He was a single dad with littles, and he came in one time to class really beat down. He said, "Teacher, I can't keep doing this." And I said, "Pablo, it's too late. You're already doing it, right?" That's what you did. You got through those tough times and carried through. And remember, you're part of a larger ecosystem. We're here today in Twin Falls at CSI, but other colleges in our great state of Idaho are also celebrating their GED graduates, and the whole nation as well. Remember that, and remember your support system, your family and friends, your amazing staff at the Career and College Readiness Program here at CSI, the college as a whole, and the state. We're all here for you. We believe in you. Your GED diploma is a priceless treasure. You're going to take that like a river stone and carry it through your life, and it will help you flow on that stream of dreams that you've already started. Are you ready? Candidates, please rise. Dr. Fisher and trustees, before you stand the candidates who have met the criteria established by the American Council of Education for completing the tests of General Education Development, the GED tests, and entitled to receive the certificate, so stating. The state of Idaho recognizes those who have passed the 2014 series of tests as having fulfilled the government requirement for a high school equivalency certificate because of the high government content in the social studies test. You may be seated. Dr. Fisher, assisted by Board Vice Chair Jan Mitleiter, will now present the diplomas. Will the front row of graduates please rise and proceed to the ramp on the right?
Rachel Lemus. Calum Ash Hansen. Zach Holman. Eloisa Perez Negrete. Yolanda Anaya. Kaylee Hackley. Sarah Clark. Magali Fonseca. Steve Paredes. Noah Gray. Marley Jean Albertson. Carlos Arenas. Francisco Rios. Ariana Mendoza. Dominique Green Reagans. Stephen Torix. Tavin Rohan Hansen. Michaela Lynn Cook. Liliana Martinez. Maria Lopez. Daisy Corina Serrano Herrera. Monica Segovia. Angelica Orocio Cruces. Lucina Gonzalez. Pamela Torres. Abby Perez. Fabiola Jimenez Mendoza. Michaela Pentecost. Mercedes Odell. Megan Bryan. Abby Bennett. Marcos Antonio Moncada. Jason Moser. Madison Bohr. Kennedy Lutz. Jessica Andrade. Lucia Pulido de Ochoa. Nevaeh Harris. Lorelei Marie Boyd. Daphne Boyd. Zach Collins. Gabriella Reed. Garrett William Gilliland. Jeremy West. Echo Gwynn. Thomas Waldbillig. Bryden Rasmussen. Jonathan Strader. Stephanie Gonzalez. Chris Taylor. Kirsten Orozco Ramirez. Seth Rogers. Juan Gonzalez. Lizzie Wren. Kimberly Gomez. Bella Marina Hernandez. Callista McDonald. Roxanne Hill. Haley Buell. Allison Velasquez. Erica Flores Jimenez. Elianeth Reyes Roman. Elizabeth Nava. Sandra Covarrubias. Ayana Mendez. Alejandra Hernandez. Kyra Lee Arroyo Voorhees. Kimberly Aranda. Guadalupe Ruiz Juarez. Amanda Gidney Priester. Jamie Newbury. Zach Pearson. Cesar E. Chavez. Salomon Martinez. Rodrigo Perez Rojas. Omar Perez. Brandon Grabowski. Wade Featherston. Ivy Holland. Juan Allen Vega. Scott Notar. Callie Gold. Braden Sailors. Jaden Andreasen. Elias Lopez. Addison Knight. Alex Fisher. Parker Burks. Delia Bustos Rodriguez. Veronica Rodriguez. Faithlyn Baez. Joy Keck. Rebecca Martinez. Adan Martinez. Eric Martinez. Jaden Jones. Alejandra Ochoa. Michael Kellogg. Vincent Williams. Juicy Quispe Castro. Arisema Ochoa. Gabriel Salazar Urbina. Alejandra Cabrera.
Thank you for organically doing what I was about to ask you to do. Because it doesn't seem appropriate for me just to get up here and speak again without celebrating the graduates. One more time, graduates. I get a special view from over here, and as the names are read, it's very clear where the fan club is. So thank you for the fan clubs that showed up this morning to cheer on your graduates. It's really important and special that I call that out, because yes, you took the tests, yes, there was no cheating, but I'm confident that there were some family and friends along the way that helped you to get across the finish line. I mentioned earlier about things in motion stay in motion. And the CSI Board of Trustees, 3 were introduced earlier, 2 are not with us, Anna Scholes and Laird Stone are not here today, but all 5 of them together have made it an important priority that we give opportunity to all of the learners here in this region. And one of the ways that we can do that, the old phrase about putting money where your mouth is on this, is that when you go back over and you get your packets and you get your certificate, there will also be information in that packet about a scholarship. The college is willing to invest in each of you to take a 3-credit-hour course on us. Now, that scholarship doesn't really mean anything unless you do something with it. So I look forward to seeing every one of you in Eagle Central, our enrollment office, next week. Deal? Okay, now come on, deal. All right. All right. Well, I look forward to welcoming you as our future learners, just as you've been learners with us in the past. So Ginger, I think you're back up here, and I may have stole your thunder with presenting them, but go ahead and do it again.
That's just perfect. While I have your attention, I want to publicly thank the staff that all help pull off this celebration, the teachers that get the candidates across the finish line, and the friends and family that support these candidates. So. What you've all been waiting for. Candidates, please rise. Graduates, please move your tassels to the left side. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the class of 2025. Bravo.
Friends and family, please remain seated during the recessional. Afterwards, you are welcome to meet your graduates outside of the building. They will be proceeding over to pick up their packets from the Student Union building, and then you can get together for pictures and everything else. Thank you all so much for coming. Congratulations, graduates.